Here.
Well, oh no. Starting off with this. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not fucking lying. He's away to change his pants. He literally did a juice anyone? Deuce anyone? Niall Cook just shut himself live on the big massive podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This could go down as the best podcast ever. We haven't done it in 2 weeks, is it? 3? 3 weeks, we had a wee break. Did she hear that? Mark, you don't know what we hear. You don't know what I heard. It tried to do his wee I'm a hero fart, and the next minute was a I hope the faces got because he had to get up and leave. And that's the clip. The clip. Even if we have another clip, that's the clip. He's away and to take his pants off. I think he's afraid to come back in. No one of them ones consider him all come back. Do you know do you ever be late for school and you're standing outside looking in? And the class is going ahead and you're like, and you do that. Fuck it. He's out like that now. Disgusting. Is that rolling? Smell it too. Oh, smell the juice. Oh, bin juice. Oh man, that's definitely run down his leg. Oh, this is the last episode, ladies and gentlemen, of the Big Mass Podcast. He's definitely in trouble. Out gargling out there. What to do? Don't be putting them pants in the cistern. Oh, bastard dead. Some that had I was doing a gig there the other day, opening for Paddy Raff, and it was I was off for 2 weeks, so I did a pile of drinking and lying about, and then I got a last minute gig. It wasn't meant to gig at all for 2 weeks. I said I'm taking a complete break. Paddy Raff, banger. And see, because I was drinking, my head was spinning. Do you ever get your head spinning? You have to hold something. 500 people in the place. I got up on stage and I was thinking, and I wasn't hitting. My comedy wasn't hitting because it was all. And I remember holding the table, going, "This is the moment." Like him shouting himself live in front of them cameras. I thought I was going to faint. I think this is the one, and I didn't. I was able to hold myself just by 2 fingers on the table. Any word? I wonder if he's away home. No way! Show. He's out here, ladies and gentlemen, with his sitting eggs. Gone away with them there, sir. There you have it. And he's going, looking about, put it in the bag or something first.
I'm looking for a bag, man.
You bringing them home? I wouldn't, eh? They're fucking damaged now. Witchcraft. Seriously? They'd probably walk on it themselves, if you put them down. Where are you going? Put them in the other thing and get this done. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. That's the clip. We didn't even open our mouth. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You thought Oasis coming back was big? We're back after 3 weeks of break. Do you know what I mean? On drums we've got Mark Lynch. Then lead guitarist and Mr. Shit himself, Niall Cook.
Did you hear the wee squelch at the end? That was
yes. I said to him, you didn't hear what I heard. The wee squelch. It was like you were choking somebody to death.
Oh, can I just preface it by saying I'm hungover and that's what's...
This is like we were all he rang me last night with a couple of jars and you know what, we're going to take it to the next level, lad. From this is the time.
And do you know what? We're 100% not. I've got news for you.
What?
So mine, I got a call from the hospital today. So can you come on at 8 o'clock Monday morning?
What?
Knee surgery.
You have knee surgery tomorrow?
Like, do you know what? I says I'm going to shit myself. I literally shit myself.
Next Monday?
Monday coming.
You get knee surgery? And what do you mean? Do you have to stay in overnight?
No, it's a 1 day thing, but I'll not be able to walk for a couple of weeks.
What's that mean? No podcast?
Well, unless you come out to the house.
Why will you be Would you be feet up for a couple of weeks off work?
I'll not be able to
How
bend
do you
it.
do that? Can I get an operation? 2 weeks off, lying down to.
Aye.
Imagine your wife, if that happened to your wife. Ding, 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 the wee fucking bell.
I wouldn't hear it outside. So.
Wolf or dog whistle. So, you just sit yourself live on the podcast. How do you feel now? That's what happened, like. Juice, anyone? That's what I said as soon as you left. Streaming out. Did you do a wee poo then when you were in there? I said, sorry, anybody driving or walking or eating or rubbing uppies. We're back.
No, just
Shit happens, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit happens.
Especially in our podcast.
That's the name of the pod. Shit happens.
We're away for 3 weeks and we lost half our patrons. What is that? I mean, all the other boys, they all
Yeah,
stay.
that's all just stopped.
Just-
General banter. I looked at last. They saw 300 people. Just
Stick
something.
a poster up for now and again for them. Like, can't wait. And we're back now. Well, we mightn't be now unless I come out to your bedside locker and stick one in you.
We're going to do more.
If
But
I
I am
yourself.
actually nervous about the
Well,
operation.
do you be?
Aye. I got my knee cleaned out before, man. See too
That sounds rough. Knee cleaned out, doesn't it?
But man, it's like even like you see the whole sensation of going to sleep and then waking up. That's all over. I don't like that.
All of it. You wake up at tail. The fuck? Who's so dead on morning? Fuck, lads.
The other good thing is they can't get the wrong knee either.
Why?
They're both bad. Like they're both.
Oh, you're
It
both.
doesn't matter what one they open. It's,
You wake up and they're operating your nose. What the?
that's like about this big long.
Or even a normal one. Nobody know who you
Yeah,
are. What the? Jesus Christ. How
Imagine people looking at me going to
long are you in the waiting list for this?
3 years.
And would you be able to compete again after? Well, you had competed there with bad knees. Why?
Ah, but
Does it stop you once the adrenaline goes?
it's not even that much. I can't run. I can't I couldn't run.
No.
I couldn't sprint.
That's
Can't
it.
lift it,
You can
can't-
jog and stuff. Is that something new? Is that something
I can
like?
jog on machines.
I thought I seen you out doing the CrossFit running. Remember up the wee? Never.
Not in 3 years only.
So is that what happened to you when you were competing in the in-house competition? Dennis beat you twice. See if I smell another fucking anything coming out of an orifice of yours.
Oh, you're trying to give me stick there?
Was your arse and then your breath? You burnt on me and like both ends coming at me.
I just had it in there.
Hangover and then shit yourself. Sitting there now with no nags on. Like the only thing separating me and your naked body is a wee fucking millimetre.
Later,
And they're easy ripped, you know.
catch me if you can.
Because all you need to do is get a hold. You just run out bare. You'd have to put the shitty nags back on and go back out. This is...
And
Welcome back.
just on me and Dennis too. Halfway through like both fights, I could hear people talking and they're all having discussions.
Bored?
That's must be really exciting.
Oh, fuck.
People were just. I could hear
My
them.
first ever cage fight was in a big sports hall and nobody was drinking. And we were thinking we were on early. And you could nearly hear us going, on the cage. It was just silence. And I was like, nothing motivating me here to fight. No, even if you hear, then you hear the, hey up! And we were two fat hoos, so it means we were slower than most people. So what happened was...
breathing heavier?
This is an unhoused tournament.
Aye.
Means fuck all, really.
Aye.
So what's Dennis? Dennis cancel the fight. What's he talking about?
And you know,
we Dennis cancel.
both won, they both finished a draw.
How did he win then?
You do a minute then of you have to get out of a. So you can start. I get the pick where I get you, so I can
Side control.
kick your back or armbar.
Yeah.
And if he gets,
So you're in an armbar and you have to try and escape?
Right,
and what did he go for?
he went for back the second time. And
You
I
got
went
your
for
back?
So I got out. He got out in 15 seconds, and I got out in like 18
Oh,
seconds.
so nobody submitted that was the first to get out?
No,
Oh,
just-
he didn't really win then, Dennis.
That's
It turned me to bring it up. I thought there was some sort of, the final, the fucking Karate Kid won. Da-da-da.
it was literally 2 rounds of him on top of me and me just up on the bottom, and then
Miyagi backstage doing that.
I know. And then I was lying there, and he was on top of me trying to do things. I could hear everybody talking. I was like, well, this is not very exciting for everybody.
So anybody that doesn't know jiu-jitsu, it is a boring sport.
Aye, but like...
But it's the most effective martial art if you're telling everybody to go and learn something exactly, teaches
So
you.
because it was on house, it was 90 kg up and up. So I was 91, and I think he said to me he's 109.
Aye.
So the match was just him lying on top of me for
Yep.
5 minutes, and then the second match was him lying on top of me for 5 minutes, and then he
Isn't
got
that-
out quicker.
It's not true about jiu-jitsu, but if you get somebody say they're about 10 stone, a female or a male, anything, and they do kickboxing, doesn't mean they're going to get good. Like you've seen people do karate or boxing or kickboxing, they might improve, but they never end up fighters like the way that kickboxing sells itself.
Aye,
But if you do jiu-jitsu and stick at it, you'll get good.
aye,
Because you learn exactly what you're going to use.
aye.
Like karate, I always found that was never really good to teach you actual moves. Because it was all standing.
Oh, I know. Aye. Do you ever see that TikTok of the boy gets on there fighting? He's doing karate.
No.
Your boy's like, right, let's go, and he just starts.
It does the kata. Going away from him.
He heads off screen, and he goes back in across the screen.
I mean, even that. Jesus Christ.
Do you know what? Just when we're on this subject, because I want this fucking clip because I want to know the answer. So we were lying yesterday, and
Telling lies or lying? What do you mean?
no lying, me and Jack. And I was flicking through the films, and Game of Death was on. I was like, ooh, Bruce Lee, that's the
For
Abdul.
Game of Death 1, he dies halfway through.
No.
Is that when he fights a big basketball player?
Aye.
He dies halfway through.
Oh, it doesn't. We watched probably 3/4 of the way through, and I was like, Jack Lee says, do you know who that is there? And he was like, first he went, Jackie Chan?
Racist.
No. I was like, and the second was like, Bruce Lee? I was like, yeah.
Cultured child.
So what I want to know is the question wants to know. So if Bruce Lee was fighting today in the UFC against the champion, how would he get on?
Same weight.
Same weight, flyweight or bantamweight?
I don't think now, but I think he was way ahead of his fucking time because he did incorporate all the stuff.
Well, I think he would absolutely get his fuck kicked in.
Why?
For a start, he kills your man with a headlock.
I've did that a couple of times.
Killed a man with a headlock.
I knocked two boys out the one time by doing that. I'll tell you, one ran on the lamppost right enough, trying to get away. I still take it as that. I know what you mean. Like somebody had the cheek to ask Tyson who would won between Bruce Lee and Mike Tyson in their prime. And you're like, come on, like Tyson was 16.5 stone of raw muscle.
Right.
And Bruce Lee was what? About 9.5 stone?
He's 135 pounds. I looked it up.
9.5 stone.
But like even like the likes
I'd beat him.
Demetrius Johnson,
Aye.
Henry Cejudo.
Mighty Mouse, kill him.
Aye.
But you can't. This is the thing. But you have to give him his dues for what he did.
Aye, but I kind of feel like
He learned jiu-jitsu as well as boxing.
But I kind of think like Tarantino kind of played up there a wee bit in that show. What he called?
He fought the stuntman.
Aye, that Bruce Lee believed his own hype too. He done something nobody else was doing, and he brought like martial arts to the screen. But I think he kind of believed his own believed his own hype, and just because he could kick high, man, Game of Death.
Like, could you picture him fighting Andre the Giant?
It would be. He couldn't do anything.
Do you know what it'd be like? Just to be like, it'd be like standing naked, making bacon. That's it. It's not, you know when you put bacon on, you're in the Bear Brothers. That's Bruce Lee attacking you. Fuck off, you wee cunty.
Oh, that's it.
And you're turning them over down.
But then, can he not do the?
You're flipping them like.
Can he not do the death? Can he not do the death punch or something?
The death stare. Just fucking look right through you.
Can he not do that? But can he? Does he not have a death punch or something?
But he did change the whole. Like, if you look at nowadays, you can get fucking Keanu Reeves to be a martial artist and make it look good. But he was the first to introduce this look, and it looked class.
Is he the one?
He did the
1 ounce punch.
Aye.
Did he do that? Is there like grainy footage of him doing that?
There's another one.
Your man flies off. Aye.
See another one when he's
Like
got
my hole, Bruce.
the nunchucks playing a table tennis player. Lies.
Aye.
But it did look impressive. He didn't need the smoke and fucking mirrors. Well, he did in his last Enter the Dragon right enough. It was all mirrors.
Literally, it was all smoke and mirrors.
But the fact, if you had said that to me when I was about 28, I would have punched your face in. Talking about our
do you know why I want it clipped? Because I want people to answer down below. I want people's opinions and what they think. Because I know people get really...
Do you remember when Seagal came on the scene? And people going, that's it. That's real fighting there. And fucking boys going, mercy! Mercy! You walking boys around the pool tables, that fucking right, mercy! Mercy! He just walks in the bar and makes 20 people say mercy. Mercy! Mercy! But when he came on, you thought he's the real deal. Then you found out then he shot himself when somebody fucking did a move on him one time. Literally did what you did earlier on. There's a wee callback for you.
More here as well.
Scooter McLean, I wouldn't press anymore. You've no.
I'm not sure. We might have to take a couple of minutes, but we'll see.
Make a wee fucking pyramid on there.
Aye, but no. No.
We've no
But
shame.
can I just say, Game of Death 2, shite. Doesn't hold up. Shite.
Game of Death 1 or 2.
It's the one where he fights the basketball.
Aye. So he died during the making of that. So if you notice the rest of it, there's a wee Chinese boy running around wearing dark sunglasses. That's not him. That's the boy that stepped in to do the rest.
The fight at the end, he was definitely...
They got, I think he did the fight scenes first, and then died. So he's going up this thing and he's fighting for somebody in each level.
And why? Like, why?
Because it was like a computer game.
Aye, but he struggled with the three boys. Like, if the three boys just came down the stairs together they battered him.
Aye.
But he just...
So he went into a dojo one
They
time.
were just standing at the top of the stairs, I guess.
Aye. It's your turn now.
Oh, you beat him? All right, okay.
And then if you're
better get into position.
And if you know them two are hired men, you're not going to wait for your go.
No.
So did you see the one where he walks in the dojo and batters like 20 black belts? And it's all kicks, does nothing but kicks. And they're all just waiting to get kicked.
Aye.
Things like that. It's like jiu-jitsu against two people. Shite.
Where's my phone, man? Because
25
have you
years
ever
old.
listened to it? Me and Jack was laughing his head off, sir. Like, go on, do a punch and then sound you make. No, that. That's his punches.
I'll get someone in the side with the board. But don't dare talk about it. That's like...
Oh man, I listened to it. I put it on YouTube and just listened to the sound.
Him and Hulk Hogan were my favourite fighters. Two fake fighters. They were the men.
Oh, bad, sir. And do you know what? Like,
I find everything...
But here's why I think he would get his fuck kicked in, right? So, say me and you're filming it, and the director says, right, we're going to kill you. You get him in a headlock and you kill him. You would go, he's not going to die with a headlock. Like what would you suggest would maybe kill him? Aye, but you would go, do you know what? Maybe if I switched it to like a rear naked choke.
I'd snap his head off.
Because your man's like,
guillotine.
and he's holding him like that from one arm.
And let him go, eh?
Chokes him down. Aye. I was like, but Bruce Lee also must have thought that you can kill somebody by doing a headlock. And I was so...
But sure, knocking that was always the one that I always know guys that knock everybody out. Everybody's knocked out. Like, how often do you see people get knocked out? One or two you might knock out. But the whole room, he knocks everybody out and they're all just lying there, rubbing their heads and all, and he's just looking around. But Kill Bill then sort of took it to the next level.
Oh, that was good, because...
But you need to have a start.
Some of the fight scenes, man, are embarrassing.
But you need to have a starting point.
There's a buddy does a wheelie up there, boy. It must be like slow motion. You can see the wheels going really slow. And then your man's like, Chia! And there's all these ropes that pull them through boxes. So every time they're touched...
Doesn't it kick somebody through a wall too and you see the outline of them? You know what I mean?
Man, and there's one time the guy was coming this way on a bike and he kicked him. So if you kick a guy on a bike, of course he's going off the bike that way. He went forward through a window.
That was probably Jackie Chan.
And then he just chopped a boy.
Jackie Chan was stuntman then, folks.
He punched a guy with a helmet on. Man knocked out.
100%. Those were the days, eh?
Shite.
Do you know any other?
You couldn't like...
The Big Boss Man,
You know you
Enter the Dragon, Where the Dragon was fighting Chuck Norris at the end. Enter the Dragon was the big Hollywood special where he went to the island.
That's what I like.
Like a western.
What was that called? Where the Dragon?
Enter the Dragon.
That's a good one.
Because that was the Hollywood. The rest of them were all like fucking indies.
Right.
Independent.
That was a good one. Though.
Where the Dragon 2 is another sort of classic because he fought Chuck Norris and all that.
You know what, man? He's doing all this.
That's when somebody hits him.
Jack was laughing his head off, sir. When you call, hey, man, he says Bruce Lee, and you're like...
When it gets cut.
Oh, man.
See when you're doing that there, like you see videos that where boys do that, and are in the middle of doing that, they get 9 or 10 more punches. And the girlfriend jumps on him as well. There's a whole lot of things, and I always say it too, like Hollywood movies were they were serious for doing this. Like, and it was right through the 80s, maybe 80s anyway. Anybody got bullied by the high school bully ended up getting him at the end and beating him.
Aye.
That never happened, and we always chat about that.
Aye.
I always say stay away from the bullies because they're probably fucking getting it harder at home. And they're coming on then, their dad's battering them, or fucking Big Mo Lester, know what I mean? He may bat them, and they're going back in the end of school, and the first person they see then, you know what I mean? They're bullying them. And they're stronger and all because they're used to getting wheeled by a man.
Aye.
And you just tell them, you stand up to them, son.
Aye.
You just go and push your glasses up, fix your hair, and tell them what's what.
Aye.
And they go through different stages too. The bullies seem to go through puberty quicker, don't they? The cunt. Like you're like, he's got a beard in fucking third year, and you're still with a wee fucking
tattoos.
I know what I mean? Deep voice, fuck
Just a
up.
wee teardrop on the side of
You have no chance against them boys that have man strength. That was hateful. But I, Bruce Lee, Room 101.
Aye, man, doesn't hold up. Maybe Enter the Dragon, but the rest of them.
Yeah. Actually, he's known him and Elvis as the two worst actors in Hollywood, like.
But like, I bet you any money, all of Jackie Chan's old stuff holds up. Like,
It does because he does his own stuff. This is the thing, Bruce Lee still did his own fights. He does his own choreography, so it looked good. Is that choreography? What are you laughing at, Mark? What did you get in school?
he can beat up too.
Conan the Brilliant.
No, I know. And you know what? Like, some of the kicks and all are good. Like, but man, nah.
Because movement, he could do class caddis and stuff. But he's a wee fart. He's 9 stone.
He's small. Like.
I just heard any girls in Strabane 9 stone.
No. He's a wee hardy woman.
Once they put on the fucking eyelashes and the fake tan and the hairdo and the fucking stays the way down. He would have been good for.
And is there not a whole?
He's probably too late to fight, is he? Or is there what division?
He's bantamweight. 135. It's Henry South.
Why can you not?
It's Mighty Mouse.
Heavyweights have to lose weight to get into the heavyweight category. Is there no super heavyweight?
No.
Why?
No.
Just because it's a bit slow and not no crack.
Probably shite. Maybe dangerous.
Maybe boys, big fellas. I never always wondered because they have it in boxing. Like, well, Butterbean and all, they just have their own category, don't they?
Yeah.
Just fat bastards section.
So mind the big black guy in the karate suit fought. Mine in the
Just walking around.
UFC won.
Walking after.
So he fell over and that was him fucked.
All you had to do is make him fall.
Aye.
And I seen one too where a big fat girl fighting. Did you see that? She got puffed walking after the doll.
Aye.
She got
Aye.
just walking around after her. She took a break.
Aye.
I think your one was on punching away. There's some rare fights. Some fucking rare fights. I think that big, what I call them, have fought 2 boys as well together. I think we were chatting about him, strongest man in England.
Oh, Eddie Hall. Aye.
Eddie Hall.
He fought 2 boys. Aye.
But they clipped it looked well. But it took him a while to get them. The real fucking, the full fight, like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like them UFC ones, man, they just waited till the big guy just puffed out and fell over.
Aye. Them boys coming on with one glove and all. But they had like 2 fights a day and stuff. That's the only thing back then. It was like, get in, no time limit, no weights, no weight difference, no eye gouging and no biting were the only rules. Dangerous 2 boys were football kicking people on the ground now.
Aye, that is a dangerous one. Like. They're taking away the 12-60 elbow, is it? Or?
Is that?
Aye.
Is it that?
Aye.
Yeah, the straight down.
Uh-huh.
Aye, man, you could fucking really do some serious damage. Like, you forget how fucking much damage you can do just by one. Like, many people have been.
But Rogan's thing was like, what's the difference between an elbow coming across your face and an elbow coming down your face? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Can you generate more power going down? Not really.
I don't know. I think some doctor came up with who had never fucking done anything before. And
Can you knee to the face on the ground?
no,
That would be.
if they have one arm or one leg down or something, if they're grounded, you can't knee them in the face.
Aye.
But I can't remember what it is. There is a thing.
Do you watch away at it still?
There's no way of watching it.
What do you mean? You just have,
You kind of have to have TNT.
you're not going to buy it?
No, it's like £30 a month. Like.
Fuck that. You can get the fights after them anyway, can't you?
Aye, well, you can get them on. There's a thing MMA Core. You can watch them, but it's all fucking ads and hitting X's and clicking on the ads and wait till the ad goes away and going back on. But
Your man seems to be the talk of the town, that big Brazilian. Is he Brazilian? Kickboxer?
Pierre.
Jesus, he's a bad looking hurry.
He's the boy.
See
But
we kicking us?
aye. He's the boy of mine I was telling you got schooled by the boxer.
Did he?
Aye. Proper boxer, dancing around the ring, punching him. Man couldn't get near him. There's a video on YouTube of it, like.
Boxers always do well if they go from boxing to kickboxing, you know, because they've got the hands, and just get as long as you get them past the feet.
Aye.
You always do far better than them, and they're not used to the.
But your man Perry couldn't land a punch on him.
Fuck, that's mad. But if he was allowed to kick, it's game over.
Or grapple.
Oh, well, he only learned grappling, didn't he?
He
was in a pub getting abused by your man. What do you call him? The other, he was the world champion. Black dude, and used to be a kickboxer.
Stylebender, Israel Adesanya.
Israel, is it?
Aye.
So he said something about him now. The last person he lost to was your man, Pierre.
Why? I'm in a parking spot.
Okay. Me?
Stupid.
How can they not get past them?
I'm in a parking spot. Because I'm in a parking spot. He's awake, yeah. Useless, her.
Graham. WDA. Women driving issues. You know what I mean? You could have got past it.
Aye.
Easy.
Tell me this.
This.
Did your woman get past my shitting eggs there? Right?
That's right. You can get that sort of fucking. Were you sweating as well?
No.
You sort of armpit shitty. Smell.
Have you been training any?
Fuck all, sir. Back in my.
So no podcast, no.
I've did nothing right, and you know what? It started to depress me. See, from now on, when I'm going to go and when I'm taking a break, I need to be going on holidays or something. Because see, when you stay at home, there's something for you to do every day.
Oh, sir, I took a week off there.
I had 2 weeks off, but it was like there was. Do you know what's harder? Going trips places every other day. Because we were like in the zoo and we went to Kilray. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like you're on holidays. It's like work every day. You have to get up to do something.
You know what? It's something to do with working, being a youth worker as well. It feels a wee bit like you're on a fucking activity with young people.
We do that as a job. But do you know when you're going away on holidays, especially all-inclusive or whatever, and when you go down for breakfast, somebody slides in and replaces the toilet rolls or fills up the toilet roll section, fixes your bed.
You know what? This time on holidays with the Wayne's been a wee bit older, I felt like a holiday.
Aye. Because you don't have to cook, clean, any of that. We said it before, the only thing you complain about putting on sun cream. I can sleep better. I don't need to. See, because I'm here, people were still in contact about organising gigs and all that are going on and things that are coming up, so you were just getting back to them because you're lying on the sofa. That part of my hands kill me. Have any got that? From holding the phone? I have a sore hand from holding my phone for 2 weeks. 2 weeks of lying back, double chinned.
Oh, my hand's going to be sore over the next 2 weeks.
Oh, that right in there. It must be the way it just sits in the middle. But good to be up. But it was just like I have so much coming up too, like starting this radio gigs, Orange and New Greens happening in 4 places.
I can't wait to hear this radio, man.
I know, it'll be some crack. And then a big interview coming up. All the things coming up like that. I'm just like one day at a time running, one day at a time.
He was telling me that if he curses, like it's a big deal. Like
I'm gonna have to start saying sugar or something. Sugar and flip.
Did you just sugar yourself?
There's going to be some difference tomorrow. I was sort of intimidated watching Mickey Fair do it. You know, he fired again.
Oh, out of my mouth.
Mickey's really fucking intelligent. He knows all the songs and he can reference to another, know what happened back as that song came out and all. I know fuck all about music.
And that was Shaggy with, and that's a good song.
It's a very good song. I love listening.
And he's a black man who...
So we're going to have to take it a whole different approach. We're just going to have to talk shite without. It's the drive home, Tuesdays. We'll see how it goes.
Surely you can just follow all the music.
The news comes on that too. I want to advertise the Orange Man show the whole time. That's what I'm at. Crafty. No dairy, know what I mean? Tickets are selling alright for it in the Guildhall. I think it's the 3rd of October. Probably not.
So you can't talk about dicks or
Can't talk
pedos or...
you can't do pedo talk. Maybe. Peter McGavin.
Well, it's the BBC, like, so.
Where am I? Orange is New Green, Thursday the 3rd of October in the Millennium Forum. Actually selling well out of the one.
See, now that you're starting with the BBC, do you think you'll start looking at young boys differently?
It's not BBC, it's an independent radio station.
Is it?
Aye. Drive 105. It's like an independent Northwest. It's not BBC.
You're like Strabon's Jimmy Savile.
Yeah. More or less.
Now then.
Dirty Brit.
Give me you boy, now then.
Why do you think you
Why did I say that then? Now then.
Wee bit of racism sprinkled in there with the pedo-ness.
Now then.
Aye.
That's my new favourite thing now. Listen to scammers getting annoyed online.
Aye, catching them.
Aye.
It's great.
Man, hey.
Yeah, that shows you how good you can get boys with computers. You're watching them in their room scamming people.
But you can steal money off them. So they have this scam where they send you money and it shows in their bank account, but it's a chance for them to get into your bank account. So they'll send you like £500 and then they redeem the card and your man's losing the plot because they lose the money.
Shut up.
And then there's one time that this woman and they send
so
you...
they think they're going to get thousands off you by giving you a wee deposit.
Aye. And these scammers know how to get it. So your man sent them, or your woman sent herself 25 grand. She's only supposed to send herself 250. Your woman's like, I'm going to lose my job and all, and this is, you have to send me back that money. That's not my money. That's the company money. And she's like, nah.
Oh, they got 25 grand off the
scammers.
Send me that link.
No way.
I'd go down that rabbit hole, so would. Cunts.
But man, they get so aggressive.
Do they?
Oh, lose it.
It's just, I love the way the brass necks, they just chance their arms. I'm ringing up about that accident happened to you last year. There's no accident, right? Ring the next person. How'd you know about that? And then the next minute,
I know.
A wee girl of my work was giving out the her bank card out, and I had to stop her. I heard her, and hold on, because there's the whole scam. No means, give us your details now, and we'll send you whatever. And all. She was like, "Oh, brilliant!" She was calling out her card number.
Aye.
You'll get vulnerable people out there that'll do it. Like you're thinking, who the fuck falls for that? But sure, I got my page stolen because I thought it was being nice.
Do you know what? Because my fucking Facebook too's...
I'm banned.
Are you?
Fucking 2029 or 2019. Fuck in the future.
2029.
A little out of the bag there. Somebody sent me a picture of it was a school scene, school photo, and one of the wee boys was bearing theirs, and I just thought that would have been me back in the day. Ha ha. So I'm banned now for a week from 6 years ago.
Did somebody report that, or
I don't know, or just sort of came up? It's just like a black and white photo. All the Waynes are all sitting with like in the rows, and then there's one wee boy in the middle bearing theirs, and it says child sexual exploitation.
Told you. Coming onto the fucking radio, DJ.
Isn't there people getting jailed now for putting stuff up on social media, racist stuff and all?
Is there?
You can't like. Some people like see whatever. I watched the show last night. Actually, good. The Chef. Did you ever watch it?
Here's the
or Chef. It might be just called.
Is that the boy who goes around the wee
van? Fucking good show.
The guy out of Spider-Man.
Always. I do want to see the actors in that, but they're all big, massive actors now. But there must have been all just
Butterbean.
Huh?
Big, massive actors.
Oh, I. See. Clap that. We sniffing all. But it's all, you'd know every one of them, but...
Giant haystacks?
It was like them chatting, it was only really the start of social media, so the two older boys didn't know what they're at, and they kept fucking up, because they're saying things out that they thought were saying private and all that crack, but it showed you that it wouldn't fly in a movie. Everybody knows the crack. 10 years of social media, do you know what I mean, or more. But they're just like making mistakes and saying things. It's a good show. Get on it.
What's it called?
Chef.
What do you call your man?
Chief's a bit in London.
Swingers guy. He's a director. He directed Iron Man. He's the chauffeur guy in Spider-Man. No.
It's him there. He's got a big face.
Aye.
He's mad about Spider-Man's auntie.
Aye.
She finishes him. Does he die in it too? Some spoiler there too. Did everyone but tell his name?
Jaws dies at the end.
The Titanic sinks.
What are you looking up? Oh, what's this?
Was I telling you about the couple? I've had a couple of mad gigs even before. I don't think we were chatting about it. Was I telling you about the one in Derry?
I don't think so.
So we were in Derry and one of them mad gigs where it wasn't looking like it was going to go ahead. It was a tough bar. Wouldn't say rough, tough. One of them. And we were in and there was me and a few other comedians and stuff. And it started to fill up, but I think it was locals that came in. And I just finished, did brilliant. And the next comedian went up. I forget his name now. Big Soupy, Campbell. Guess why he's called Soupy?
That's why they're all called Soupy, but
Anybody with Campbell? Anyway, he got up and say there was about 30 people in the place. Mightn't even be that many. 2 people came in, sat at the back and just started chatting as if there was a TV on in the corner. So there was a couple in the middle and they kept on. Audrey, one of our big followers.
yes.
Her and her friend were sitting in the middle.
Aye.
And these ones were talking. I think Audrey turned around twice and went, shh, I'll keep it down. And they didn't listen to her, just ignored her, kept chatting. And then her mate, he turned around and says, go on, shh. And your man got up and fucking glassed, threw a fucking pint glass, hit him in the head,
Aye.
bounced off his head, smashed the ground. This is during a comedy fucking show, like, it's like, right. And the next minute, everybody in the bar must have been either fucking cousins, best friends or whatever, but I've never seen anything like it, where each man at each table just went zip. Oh, it was a
paramilitaries, you mean?
It was a face and a pile of arms just. And then when they were throwing them out, all their drinks and all smashed and all, so it was like a commotion. Like, and
You're good with the sound effects.
Justin Freeburn, he stood behind me. He says, as soon as it started, I ran behind Boiler, but out it went. But it shows you how the boys are used to that kind of crack, because they came back and said, sure, we'll take a wee break now and we'll start again. And just everybody else was like, back at it. Then comedy went on, but that was one of them nights. I think I fell out with Arla on the way up. Going to do comedy, fall out with her, and then you're on the way to comedy going, that fucking bastard, all fucking doing, is that right, eh?
And he shouldn't, son.
And then you get up, I was like, oh, fuck off.
And then what happened after, Ron?
And then after, I parked my car in a fucking car park that locks itself. And I says, boys, I'm going to head on here now to get away.
Get away here.
So I think it was like 10 minutes late for the lockup. And then it was like, fuckers recognised me from the podcast. Because I was passing, one boy passed, and he was, what the, oh, you're your man now? Fucking taking a photo of me. And me said, so you know what? I was lucky because there was one of them, it was all pillared off. One pillar was down. And I says, that's what the Derry lads have fucking ripped that down because they're getting locked in. And I drove the brand new car I got. Well, 8 years old, but everything
brand
works.
New
everything works in it. So every light, fucking, what's that mean? Oh. Fixes your hair. And
beep, beep.
I was going, and I went up on the curb. And I says, fuck it, I just need to go and see if it'll make it over the curb. Sir, I looked out, and you know the metal pole that goes up the middle of them fucking, that was up about that high. Snapped off. I would have just went like the top of a bumper car, no, going across the rail.
I'd have loved it. See if you'd have rang me.
You'd have loved that. That was 2 days old, the car.
But you know what? If you'd have rang me, hey, I've ripped the whole bottom of the new car, I would have said, right, hey, I'm going to come down, lift you, I'm going to bring you over to Orla. And I'll just stay in the house.
I wouldn't have rang anybody. I would have went drinking. I would have just straight into the heart of Derry and fucking got arrested then that night. It would have been one of them. Did you ever see that movie, The Guy's Worst Life Ever? Did you ever see that one?
You were on about the last day. Turns on the
starts off, gets sacked. Woman threw him out of the house. Ends up ultimately turning the fly and seeing his ma get his ma with a strap on, pinning her dad. His dad. I'm flying. I'm like, this is the worst day ever.
It kind of seems like a bad day. It's on YouTube, isn't it? I must go and watch it.
Yeah, it's like Channel 4. It was a big Channel 4. It was your man that did all them big Channel 4. The 28 Days Later. No, I think he did it. Saw him do it, maybe. But, Jesus, that was one of them days. Hey, it was just to get me home. But first time I seen like a Western. It was like a Western, one of them ones. Reminded me of the 90s in Strabane. Just like, ooh, look.
Yeah, fuck. So we went to, are you aware of who Kneecap are?
Well, of course.
So we went to Kneecap and
Any good?
Brilliant, sir. Honestly, one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
I'm on about the fucking movie I thought you were on about.
No, we went to see Kneecap.
I heard Unreal.
Oh, sir, it was so good.
Noel Gallagher was on about them.
Here, man, you want to hear So they've a song called "Your Sniffer Dogs Are Shite." So they were playing "Your Sniffer Dogs Are Shite," and the boy walked by me with sniffer dogs, and Dave was all looking at me, laughing, going, "Oh, they must have props and all." And we were all like, "Ah!" So I moved on down under the crowd. Sir, and your man, the big fucking boy, came through the crowd with a dog. And I was like, "Yo!" Sir, nabbed your man beside me.
Shut up.
Dog up his leg.
Shut up.
Pulled him out. So I came out behind him, sir, took him way up into the corner. Must have took the stuff off him, but your man...
So boy going round the crowd with sniffer dogs?
The guards must think, you have a song, your sniffer dogs are shite? Well, I'll show you.
Did I get a big cheer then when it won? The dog? You know what I mean?
No, but nobody even realised. Everybody thought it was props. So I watched him in, took him way up. Must have took him stuff off him, but they let him back into the gig. But sir, he was standing, big face on him, sir, and he walked out then. So they must have went, "Look, we're taking the stuff, name, address, you come to the station in the morning."
Ugh.
I'll be a hangover, like.
Ugh.
I'll be a downer. Because, like, if they took the stuff off you, let you go back on the
Would
gig.
you not need to know their music to go and enjoy that?
Aye.
Do you know their music? Have you been listening?
Aye.
When?
Listening for a good while, That's why I went it.
Right, I just would have went out of noses. I'm on about the movie too. I hear that's good.
Oh, here's class, aye.
Aye.
But man, it's so good.
Just
hey.
like a rave.
Aye, but what do you hear? So they do their song at the end. It's called Hitch OOD, Hood. And your man comes down, DJ Provy, with a balaclava down in the crowd, and he makes a big massive circle. And then when it kicks off, everybody jumps in. So I went down on, but it stopped the first time. It's like, "Whoa, stop," and we started again. But Davis and all were standing out, so they carried a young boy out and say that's his leg there, that's his shin bone.
Oh, it's going to happen, like.
Snapped it. Must have snapped his leg in half. Somebody must have landed on top of him. Then they redone it. But man, it's honestly one of the best gigs I've ever been to. I started off and felt the bubble in the stomach. I was like, "Oh."
That like what's wrong with your inside, sir? What's your constitution like?
Oh, but I'll explain after. There's parts of the gig I can't tell you about.
Oh,
not on the mic. So man, I was like, "Oh fuck, I can hold it." Fucking what I call it starts off kneecap fucking pumping. I was like, "Oh man, I can't hold this." And I look over at the portaloos and they're completely empty. Everybody's on the gig, so everybody has spent the last 5 hours peeing and shaking. I was like, "This is going to be."
But there's a time when you have to just fucking bare your arse and face it.
Walked over, opened the first one.
No, there is a never.
So first one, do you know what? I just opened the door and I said, "It doesn't matter what it is, I'll just go on and do it." Jumped in, closed the door behind me, looked around. Toilet seats up. There's a big massive poo been squashed along the top. Burst the door open.
And then anybody coming after you as you did it.
Oh, sir, fucking gagging like fuck. But the music's also pumping, so I'm dancing a wee bit. And man, I'm gagging.
I would have round the back.
So I went into the wee stalls they have now over 4 or 5 boys. So I peed there first, hoping it would go away. I was like, "Oh, it's coming."
Do you think as the pee leaves you, the shade go back up?
But I thought, right, it's going to be a hover job where...
you're never sitting down.
But I want the pee out of me as well because... But man... See, thinking back, it was the most horrific minute of my life. So I'm bent over.
Who cleans them things?
I was projectile
shouting
and gagging. So I'm like this here. I started to open the door a wee bit with my head, sir, lags down, and over there, trying to get a wee bit of air. Sir, got her down, wiped, back out, peed outside again, man. I came back in, man. I felt like I had been through a traumatic experience. Came over to the boys, we were just standing a minute, looking around me, going, couldn't believe what had just happened. You know what I mean? Man, whoever cleans them things.
That's what I'm saying. The people said
there's two in Ross night. I went down the last day and I opened the door and I says, "Fuck, I'm dying." I said, I wonder how bad it is. Opened the door, right, the toilet. There was a pyramid of toilet roll, right? Up out of the toilet, I would say 5 inches. A pyramid of toilet roll, and at the top was just like a wee banana poo. Just balanced. Somebody just...
I wonder, could you go into the sea and shite? No, get on up to your belly and just let her fly out of the water, under the water, like. You're feeding the fish and everything.
Just floating by.
Next minute, you just see some shark going, "What the fuck?" But you know what I mean? It's like,
oh man,
I've done peas where I'm standing up to the waist.
It's hard, but it's hard. Well, soft, but it's hard.
It reminds me of the time we were in America. Me and Terry were in the building side. I might have told you this before, but it was like Portaloo, 120 degrees, really fucking warm, in and out. Do you know what I mean? And Terry went in, say that's the Portaloo, there's the door, edge of the van right up, where the front of the van's holding the door closed, and you seen him the next minute, you seen the corner of the plastic coming down and his face coming out. And I stayed, and he was going, please. And it reminded you of Jim Carrey's movie, at one part 2, when he came out of the Rhino's hole. The exact same as that. He pushed himself out in the shoulders and everything, and then when he was ready to get up, I just reversed back. Oh, it was worth the punch in the leg. He was Terry's a genius of punching in the exact same spot 3 times, you know. Just the same again, and like a minute later, boom, right in the same spot every time. Paralysed you, but it was worth that.
Hey man, but there was I think it was 1,500 people at DCAP, 6,000 at the Wolf Tones.
Where was that?
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny?
Yeah.
What do you call the
Summer sessions?
What was the one they were what do you call the other big mass?
Electric Picnic.
Where's that? Dublin?
Leash.
Jesus, I'll tell you what the Wolf Tones have what?
I'll tell you what, mate.
Okay, the Wolf Tones get some support, don't they?
6,000, sir, in Letterkenny.
Going mental.
Sold out.
I was doing security for them in Letterkenny not that long ago too. There was just like hotels and stuff. That's the last 3 or 4 years they've just went.
But I know they've had a lot of retirement tours, but this is...
Do you think they sing? I have a feeling they just they stick their records on for them now.
Think so?
They're just fucking walking dead at the minute, aren't they? Like I remember helping them. This is 2-3 years ago, helping them up to the stage and all. Good man. You're fucking and giving them their pint.
I see somebody from the town said he's never seen so many people in the one space so drunk, but no bother, just everybody stoving. And they went down to Noah Can. Then we took the Waynes down there. No drinking. The singer. Right. Stick season. We've heard of Stick season.
Stop saying that as if I'm meant to, like.
If you heard it, you would know it. You know it? Aye.
We should stop places, Mark.
Bruce Lee.
What is it?
It's a guy who sings.
Go. Maybe.
I'm not singing.
Sing the fucking song. You haven't sang since Do you know Jelvis has given up being Jelvis? Did you see that wee fucking announcement?
Is it?
And you know who told him they stopped doing it? Sister fucking nutcase that runs around Belfast.
I see singing.
She says, you know what? I think you should be yourself instead of impersonating somebody. She's running around pretending she's a fucking nun.
I see him singing Ed Sheeran and all.
No way is he doing an Ed now. Back to Ginger.
I think he's going back to he's just going to be a street singer like.
Think it'll work? No. He was John Lennon before he was.
He was John Lennon. That was right. He was John Lennon.
I remember there was a photo of him. There was a bench down the river, and he sat on the ground beside it. Get on the bench, man. That's what it's there for. Aye. Heard him. Her, whatever.
Brilliant, sir. Took the Waynes down, hey?
I wouldn't mind going to a Jerry Cinnamon one too. He's fucking the business, isn't he?
So I bought a friend of mine's wee boy.
Why Waynes and why no drink? Because you're bringing the Waynes now.
Aye.
I thought it was like
drink
a no drink.
It's frowned upon, like.
Aye, since the 70s. I didn't move the cow.
What he called? Imagine it was the police down there. You coming out of the bar? Hold
on. No.
Man, the wee boy alumni had £20. He had something eating, and up the thing and order a burger and chips for £16. I was like, what? Man, see when they have you in there.
You just have to go into a cinema for fuck's sake.
Aye.
Get raped. And I'll just go anyway.
It's dark and they can't see you.
It's a great place to do it. My Little Pony's on, lads.
Have you seen Minions?
Hey, there's a Minions matinee. You got it, lads. Me and you and another boy. Sit at the back.
Hey, Inside Out too. Because you know what? You're going to be Inside Out too.
Oh my God. We always go there, don't we? We always go there. But it's great to be back, isn't it? Great to be back, lads. That fucking messing again.
You know what? I don't like letting the people down, but I do.
Nobody give a fuck. I didn't get one text where he's at.
I got a few, yeah.
Your sister doesn't count, Niall.
And her friend.
Once is more than one. Oh, tortured.
No, there was 2 or 3, to be honest. That are not family.
We did miss a few weeks, but we needed a recharge because this is what we're saying. We're like every week for like 3.5 years there. You know, we break. Other podcasts take big breaks, don't they, all the time?
Well,
Well, that'll be us now for a wee while. We're going to announce our live show soon enough too, to do it in the town again.
aye. Are we Halloween? We dress up? Spooky?
Did we do Halloween before?
Christmas.
Christmas and summer.
Somewhere in the middle?
Christmas is good, but people are just too rude off.
Never doing Christmas again.
But we're more slick now at it. Still, they won't listen.
No.
Strabane. We're doing a beer festival in Strabane, you know.
I know. I hear the Whistling Donkeys are sold out.
Aye, straight away.
Is the comedy sold out?
Hasn't advertised it yet, I don't think. I don't
It
know.
is, it is.
Is it?
Aye.
Don't care. As long as I get paid.
Mickey Bartlett. That's right.
But
Be able to.
it's fucking hard to do
people
comedy beer
pe-
festivals.
People in Strabane will know Mickey's set off by heart.
That's what I'm saying. This is like his fourth gig in 2 weeks. But it's people drinking litres of fucking beer. Nobody's going to listen. I'm MC, so don't care, so I'll just be out tapping the crack. You don't have to listen to me.
It's funny that a big dance festival in the town in the same place couldn't sell tickets, but
They're not doing the same place, but they're bringing a big tent, which would be a quarter of the size of that place. Do you know what I mean? When they, it's not the same.
still the Whistling Donkeys is sold out. Like even if it's 1,000 people.
Whistling Donkeys are a great band, but
I know why.
what do you
But
mean?
why did one thing sell out? Like why did both things not sell out?
What was the price? £40 for one, probably. It's only 20 for this one.
30?
Was it 30 for Whistling Donkeys?
No, it was 30 for the dance.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it wasn't Strabane people that are organising it. Strabane people organising it, what do they want? They look on someone off us, so...
Yeah, it's the council. Oh, council, all right then.
let's
We
go.
love the council. They always do everything for us.
It's Dairyman organising it, but and I think Rouse and all are doing there's 4 nights. I think they're having a Republican night. I think they're getting like, I don't know, is there a Oasis tribute band that are like unbelievable?
There's a few of them.
Pontius Pilate as well is doing. So every night will be probably great except the stand-up night, numbers wise probably, because I don't know, maybe they will come. I'm doing 3 of them, and there's 2 nearly at war at each other. I think I'm doing one on Derry on Wednesday and one on the Friday. I was booked, and I says I'll do it because it was good. And now they're both Oktoberfest comedy nights, 2 days apart, and me and Fentanyl are both of them.
Right.
I don't know what's going on. I think the Oktoberfest theme can be used anywhere. It's a German thing.
Aye.
So people doing it here just taking the logo. So I think the 2 in Derry are using the logo. So one can't say you can't use our logo.
Oh, so it's not to the Oktoberfest in Strabane. It's separate from the Derry one. I thought it was a.
There's 2, one in Derry and one in Strabane, and then there's a separate one in Derry.
Oh, there's.
So
two
what?
there.
So there's a guy with 2 doing Strabane. The boy that's bringing it to Strabane's the one that's done it for the last 10 years. At the Guildhall.
Aye.
So he's bringing one to Strabane as well. And then there's another crowd that do that Chica. They're bringing one to Pennyburn. I think it's Pennyburn. But sure, I'm booked. Probably none of them have them. I don't
But you're doing the boys you done last year. Boys always done it.
know. Aye. I'm doing the 3 of them.
Oh, you're doing the 3 of them? All right, okay, aye. So,
Let them fight among themselves.
all right. I thought you were loyal to the boy with
No,
the 2.
loyal to myself, my wife and Wayne's now.
Okay, fair enough. Aye, fair enough.
Fucking right.
Hey, and what about Oasis? Would it be something you'd want to see?
Aye.
Me too, Mark.
Even though I would have they would have been targets back in the day. We Oasis fans, fucking fix that hair. Yeah. Back in the day too, Oasis were mainstream, like
Aye.
a Beatles sort of job. So anybody that didn't like mainstream, I think if you were, it was between Oasis and who? What was the other? Blur were mainstream enough too.
Aye.
Do you know what
I
I mean?
think they all were.
Do you know what? They're all guitar. At least they were proper bands.
Some good music. Pop produced
What-
some good music.
Aye, but
Pulp.
then what came in then for the next 10 years was fucking boy bands and fucking pish. So coming back then, they're like a breath of fresh air now. When you think of self-lit, fucking good. So if they get back together, but apparently there's an announcement in the morning.
There is, aye. Apparently they're doing 10 nights at Wembley.
Still probably impossible to get a ticket.
I registered. Apparently the rumour is they're going to do Glastonbury as well. I registered for Glastonbury.
They'd probably kill each other after
Give me a
10
ticket.
dates.
That would be a bucket list of mine, Glastonbury, like a couple of days in Glastonbury. They reckon Eminem and Oasis.
Jesus, that'd be class, wouldn't it? book him, put me in, or whatever you're doing now. And Liverpool is one. Be a nice wee start. Arne Slot. Na 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 na.
Next.
Jurgen Klopp. Who's next? United?
Yeah, Sunday.
I know. Me and Ronnie Whelan.
Oh, you're watching it up on the...
And the cat and the fiddle. The cat and the
Fiddle
fiddle
and
and
the
the James
James
Boone. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. Oh, when you going home, son, I don't know when.
That brings me the
We'll
troubles.
get together again. Then somebody gets kneecapped up the back of somebody's house. Watch, if you want it tight, ring 2891-67222.
Confidential on 666.
0894 Bino Kizzy.
No, do you know what? I said to Mark, do you know what I'm going to do in the morning? As soon as it's announced, I know where it is. I'm going to book a hotel. Try to get in before the prices go fucking mental. But you have to, like, it's not going to be Ireland, like. I doubt very much they'll come to Dublin or somewhere.
Who?
Oasis.
Oh, I thought you were at that big show they're doing. What do you call it? You'd love to go.
Oh, Glastonbury.
Glastonbury. I'd love to go to too. I read you out, but...
No.
Listen, they fucking shite the pants. You can't even fucking do a day without
Shite
disgracing yourself.
Oh, we're a nappy!
I do. I had a man nap just. Get it on you.
I can't believe that happened, you know. Well, I can. It happens a lot.
You've done some, like, if you go through the fucking history of this even, some shite yourselves. There now.
It's been 0 days since I
He
shit
was-
myself.
he
It's been no days since I
Well, well.
shit myself. We're 59 minutes.
59 minutes and Jesus Christ, is that all? Usually after 10 doing a shite and I had to
I
fucking-
don't know. It's probably only 45 miles long.
We had some shit to talk about. Fuck me. I forget half the stuff that we got up to in the last couple of weeks.
I know. I should have wrote notes too. Yeah.
I know, that was our whole big plan. Notes.
Where did you go? What did you do in your 2 weeks?
Just as I say, Kilray and laying about. And
We didn't do Kilray this year. Could afford it, man.
I was in Bangor last week doing a gig. It was good crack. 500 people, Paddy Raff. Some laugh. Newry last night or the night before, that was great. A couple hundred people loved it. No one of them nights everything just works.
I've seen a lot of people saying it was
Right,
unbelievable. Right, well, we pack it up, yeah.
pack it up and pack
That's
it in.
us back.
Just let
If you're on
people
Patreon now, we're going to do 2 a week.
Well, that's us. We're back. If you missed us, fucking leave a comment or something. Let us know that sometimes you just think you're chatting at a wall. Don't you? I know, like, nearly everywhere I go, somebody recognises me now, and I think it's not from stand-up, like. Nobody sees you doing stand-up, it's just the 100 that are there that night. You know,
Clips.
It's clips. And I reckon people watch clips more than listen to podcasts too.
I probably watch TV.
You know what I mean? So,
I know, sir. I fucking slipped under the well. See what you're on about, just fucking scrolling. I was off for a week or two, man, and just pushing outside, and you just get stuck.
I just put it away now and watch a movie. I try. Hey, never have them behind when I start a movie or something.
Oh,
I
man,
just need to get active
do you know
again.
what I watched the last day, and I put it off for ages, and I love the director, Jordan Peele, but I'd never watched it before. Nope. You seen
The
it?
Alien one.
Aye.
I couldn't get into it.
Man, somebody says to me, it's a metaphor for the death of someone. I was like, ugh, so shite. Man, I fucking loved it. Just a fucking alien, just terrorising people.
Do you see aliens in it?
Aye. See the big ship at the end?
Right.
It's not really aliens, it's the ship's the alien.
The one he did before that was brilliant.
Wow.
The guy, they were locked on their bodies.
Get out.
That was class.
And then the other one of the clones beneath theirs.
That was decent too, with the families all looked the exact
Aye.
same. You're looking out at yourself. She lost weight.
Fuck, he's ugly.
The state of him.
Is that what he looks like in 3D?
It'd be weird, wouldn't it be weird to walk around yourself?
Aye.
Jesus. Pull your trousers up, man.
Why does that stick out like that? So good, 'cause you never really see it in the mirror, do you?
No. Sometimes you go into one of them changing rooms that gives you an all-round look and you're like, it's at the back of my head. What the fuck?
I know why. And then, do you know what, sir?
You don't see how you look either when you look in the mirror, apparently.
No.
You're seeing the flip of it. So the way you think you look, everybody sees the opposite.
Aye.
Just turn around and look. Because you can get them mirrors that show you what you're meant to look like and it's meant to be fuck. Right.
I know why. I think I look alright in 3D, but 2D, man, pictures.
Or you think your hair's alright and then you see a photo. You're like, what the fuck am I doing, man? Stage one's do some rough. fucking ones, and just people catch the fucking photo and they use it. I mean, moving forward, use it. Fuck that.
Right, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, see you next week.
Bye.